Hey everybody, we're SavageDisneyPins. I'm Rocky.
And I'm Sara.
And today, we've got a bit of a treat for you.
We are starting a new series. And we are going to call this series, Let's Explore Sara's Pin Collection.
Are we attached to that name?
No. Adventures into Sara's Pin Land.
How about Sara Collects?
I do collect. That's a good one.
Into the Archives.
Into the Archives.
Kind of Disney related, right?
Yeah. Anyway, we don't know what we're calling this thing, but I wanted to take some time and show off my pin collection. So much of our videos are about what we get and unboxings, and that's great. And I love sharing those things with you. I think it'd be a lot of fun to show you what I actually keep in my collection.
For the most part, these videos will entail Sara giving you some in-depth view at what she collects, how she displays it, and some of the information behind those pins. I'll be here for the most part for color commentary.
He does have his own pin collection, so eventually you will see a board or two that is also Rocky's.
I hope you like Star Wars.
That's it. It's just Star Wars.
Pretty much.
So today we are gonna talk about my popcorn pin collection. This is one of my smaller collections, but also one of my favorites. I have a love for Disneyland popcorn, and I thought I might as well make a collection out of that.
Behold, Sara's popcorn collection. You've just displayed this on some fabric that's inside an embroidery hoop, correct?
Yeah, it's nice. So you just put the fabric in, and then I kind of hot glued around the edge, trimmed it with some scissors to fit, and then you can just poke the pins in and display them.
I've seen folks do some fancy things to like hide the little clasp at the top, like a ribbon or something like that, and maybe do something fancy on the outside. We typically just throw them up as is.
Yeah, I just put a little nail in the wall and hang it by this here. What I thought would be a lot of fun in this pin series is going over some of the pins that I have in my certain collections. The first ones that I'm going to talk about are these up here. And we've got Anger, Tsum Tsums, Chip and Dale, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. I am missing a couple from this set. It's not complete yet. But this was a mystery box from Hong Kong Disneyland, and it was popcorn and pretzels. These mystery pins came out a couple years ago, and they're just cute. They all have like glitter to them, and they're all having fun with their popcorn.
Now, we've never been to Disneyland Hong Kong, but one can assume by this small sampling size that it is culturally mandated that you enjoy and like popcorn, or if you have a character, it needs to be placed adjacent to popcorn.
Yeah.
So it definitely moved up on Sara's list of parks she needs to visit once we can start traveling again.
Next up, we have the Hidden Mickey popcorn pin. And there were 5 or 6 of these Hidden Mickeys, and I have the full set, and you will actually see that full set in another pin collection video when I talk about my completed Hidden Mickey sets. But there was churro and Dole Whip and a handful of other foods all in this Mickey silhouette shape. And these Hidden Mickeys came out as part of Wave A in 2015. There are a number of pins on here that all came from DSSH. They have a whole series of popcorn pins, and these were first released at the 2019 D23 Expo. And if you don't know what DSSH is, that is the Disney Studio Store Hollywood. It is in Hollywood, and they sell milkshakes and Ghirardelli chocolates and pins.
Pretty cool stop if you're doing Hollywood Boulevard and you want to go in and get a refreshing treat and you're into the pin game.
Yeah, they do limited edition pins and things like that. However, these are their open edition pins. Eeyore, Judy Hopps, Jacques and Gus Gus, the Mad Hatter, Donald and Daisy, Stitch, Vanellope, Dumbo, Marie, Jack Jack, Chip and Dale, Russell, and Anger. So there's a lot. There's a lot of those, but I couldn't not get them. They're so stinking cute. My absolute favorite is Chip and Dale, because Chip and Dale are like meant to be really like little, right? Because they're little chipmunks. And so the popcorn looks really big. If you've seen any of our Tiny Kingdom videos, which we have like a billion of because they keep coming out with Tiny Kingdom pins, you will know that the popcorns right here, these little tiny popcorns, are from the Tiny Kingdom series. They both came out as Series 2. The red one was Disneyland Series 2, and the blue one was Walt Disney World Series 2.
tiny little popcorns.
They are itty bitty.
Let's hope to God that after they complete Series 5, next year they don't come out with a giant kingdom.
I also have a few fantasy popcorn pins that are also on this board. We've got the old school looking Disneyland popcorn bucket, which is from Petrus Petronium. We have the Bebop _ Metalworks Maleficent popcorn bucket. And y'all, I just saw a preview of her second popcorn pin that she's making. Oh my God, I can't say anything about it, but I want to, and I cannot wait. So I'm gonna have to make room. It's gonna be about the same size as that one, and I am so stoked. Then a couple more fantasy pins. I have these popcorn carts right here, and those are from Lumibean. And I just love those. You've got, I believe that one is Main Street, and then you also have the New Orleans Square one. Chippendale with popcorn is just so cute. So cute. I have this other one here too, and that is from the Disneyland Resort 2019, and it is Chippendale sitting in front of Carithé Circle restaurant in California Adventure.
It's a good restaurant.
It is, and they're like, one of them, I don't know which one of them's like running away with like a handful of popcorn. It's so cute. They're adorable.
I would be rather alarmed if I found rodents in my popcorn. To each their own.
Moving over to this side, this is one of my favorite pins. Absolute favorite pins. It's see-through, which I really like. Has like a clear enamel.
It's like a stained glass effect.
Yeah. And it's, who's on it?
Goofy.
Goofy and your fave.
Oh, cool. It's Goofy and Donald.
And that is from the 2019 California Adventure Food and Wine Festival.
I miss 2019.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite sets. It is Roger Rabbit, and he is hanging out underneath an umbrella, standing next to a popcorn cart. I really know very little about this pin. I believe it was an open edition. There's no limited edition size on the back. It doesn't say limited release or anything like that. And it's old. It's old. The set came out in 2001. I
like the detail of the umbrella added into it. You know, those giant umbrellas that they have around the park for shade that doesn't do diddly squat in Florida rain. We stood under one to protect us from a rainstorm. I was soaked.
It didn't work. And last but not least is the giant pin down here at the bottom.
This is Sarah's centerpiece for her popcorn collection.
It kind of started my popcorn collection, actually, which seems crazy because it's a big pin to start with, but I traded for it. And so I thought I might as well start a popcorn collection. I have a friend who kind of has a collection of this hidden Mickey pin up here. She collects as many as she can.
It's her Space Mountain Cutie.
It is her Space Mountain Cutie pin. And so I told her, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep at least one of them. It is an annual pass holder exclusive pin that came out in 2005. It says, "Greetings from Main Street, USA." And it has Walt and Mickey, and Walt is handing Mickey popcorn from a popcorn cart on Main Street.
So knowing what we know now about popcorn and its effects, it's addictive. Is Walt Mickey's dealer in this case? He's like, here, little mouse. First taste is free, buddy.
Yeah, so that was my popcorn collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of what I keep and how I display them. And we look forward to doing the rest of this series. I'm excited to showcase more of my pins.
If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you'll have a good understanding of the pins that Sarah and I collect. We want to know from you which collection you'd like to see next in this series, so comment below and we'll take that into consideration.
If you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up down below.
And for more content, hit subscribe. Until next time, stay savage.
Bye. I'd be alarmed if I found rodents running around Disneyland.
Oh, they got all those cats.
Right, the cats keep the rodents at bay.
Yeah.
I guess.
I wonder how they feel about mouse death in Disneyland. Ooh, the taboo dark underbelly of rodent control. Ooh. In a kingdom built by a mouse.
Ooh.